I invite you to get into a comfortable position. You may be seated or you may be lying down. We're going to go ahead and create sacred space. We're going to call in all the archangels that are aligned to the light, aligned to source, and aligned for our highest power to go ahead and take their position in each corner of the room, as well as above and below, creating sacred space. We ask that you raise the vibration of the room and raise the vibration of ourself. We're going to go ahead and call in Creator, God, Father, Mother, God, all that is the universe, whoever your higher power is, along with your angels, your guides, the benevolent beings of light, to come in and assist, witness. I invite you to bring your attention to your body as you gently inhale and release. Taking another cleansing breath in and gently release. One more time. A big inhalation and exhale. Breathing your own way, your own style, your own pace. Let's go ahead and ground down to the earth. We're going to imagine that our spine, or the seat of our bottom, is sending down loving roots down, down, down into the earth. And as your roots travel, they become longer and longer, anchoring you into the earth. And as you anchor, you begin to feel the gentle rhythm of the earth, Mother Gaia, or you may know her as Sophia Gaia. Feel the nurturing love and compassion that comes from being held by Mother Gaia. As you gently breathe in, allowing your inhales to go just a little bit longer. And as you gently release, allowing that exhale to go just a little bit longer. As long as you feel comfortable, imagine being embraced by a loving presence as you breathe and connect with Mother Earth. I'd like you now to imagine a crystalline grid just beneath your feet, with lines going from left to right, as well as forward and backward. Just a bunch of lines intersecting at different points. However you picture this is perfect. With your intention, imagine that crystalline grid forms a golden sidewalk in front of you. We are going to call this crystalline grid the crystalline grid of the new fifth dimensional Earth. And the golden sidewalk beneath your feet, your fifth dimensional pathway for your highest and best good, as well as your highest timeline. A timeline is a line that has all the decisions, experiences, and outcomes that resonate with your highest and best good, with the highest vibration that you are in every moment. The Lion's Gate is a portal way that happens in the sign of Leo on 8/8. This portal starts with the pyramids of Giza and connect to the center star in the constellation Orion called Sirius. Sirius is a highly evolved civilization and consciousness, and they are here to offer their assistance with us being able to see and recognize our own God spark that dwells inside of us. Today, the day of 8/8, is amplified because Jupiter is in the sign of Leo, and we are in the season of Leo. Jupiter is the planetary symbol for expansion, luck, growth, and abundance. This particular Lion's Gate feels like it is here to help us grow our capacity, to be stretched, to question how we operate, to ask what choices do we make, what thoughts do we carry, what stories are we still living within, the meaning we give those stories that keep our patterns in place that might be creating lack, struggle, and pain in our lives. We're using the Lion's Gate today to help us set the stage and connect with who we already are. Our intention tonight is to create more alignment with our higher selves. We're going to allow ourselves permission to explore and ask internal questions, as well as get guidance specifically for you. So let's begin our journey. I want you to imagine yourself walking along your golden pathway. And as you walk, you notice 3 pyramids in front of you. These are the pyramids of Giza. You might notice sensations, or you may not. Know that you are safe and protected, and only the highest good is coming through. As you step through the doorway of the middle pyramid, you notice in front of you a huge room with walls of a brownish red stone. You also notice a blue light streaming gently down from the center of the room and filling the room with a shimmering light blue light. This is our portal pathway to Sirius. As you step into the room, you may notice cold or warm sensations, or again, notice nothing. This is all normal and acceptable. And as you stand in the middle of the room, you begin to feel your consciousness begin to float upwards, higher and higher, above the pyramid, above our atmosphere, going up higher and higher until you come to the planet Sirius. You are there taken inside Sirius to a huge room filled with a silvery blue shimmering light. You may rest here and begin to download new information to assist with purging fear, lack, your struggles, your views and limitations, and much, much more. You may picture yourself sitting or laying down. Here, you're just allowing whatever needs to come through, knowing that it is happening, even though you may not see it, you may not feel it, you may not even know, but trust in this moment you are receiving everything that you need. You may feel like at times that you don't want to feel what's going on in your daily life. Maybe you feel stuck, blocked, or even possibly broken. Imagine seeing a golden white light come in from above, from Source, from God, Creator, the universe. Allow yourself to receive this light with inside your mind. Allow it to flow to those parts of your mind that have you believing that you are not safe to be seen, not safe to show up, to speak up, or to communicate in any way for fear of things not working out. Allow that light to stay in your mind as you begin to check in on your body. Just notice, where in your body are you holding the sphere? Is it in your throat? Is it in your stomach? Is it in your shoulders? Notice where the sensation of fear is. Now that you know where the sensation of fear is, I invite you to place your hand, or maybe both hands, on those places where you feel the sensation of fear. And just notice, it is just a sensation. It cannot hurt you. Be curious with this fear. Ask this fear, what color is it? And then I want you to notice, which shape is it? And now, notice, how big is it? And if you can imagine touching it, does it have a texture? What does it feel like when you touch it? Or maybe it has a taste or a smell. Ask fear, what is it trying to protect you from? And just notice what pops into your mind. It may be a picture. It may be a word. It may be a memory. You may hear or sense things, or you may know nothing. Notice if this is a belief that you needed to be protected. Is fear protecting you? Is it protecting you from an event that has happened in the past? Or maybe the same situation has happened many times. Ask fear, what is the truth from a higher perspective, which is one that is here to add light and perspective for the highest good for you. What is the truth of this situation? Are you learning to trust yourself? To have boundaries? To believe in your own worth and value? What is the deeper meaning for you at this point in time to know about this sphere? Just make a mental note of the impressions and answers that come to you. Now, I want you to imagine all that imagery that we had of fear. Its color, its shape, its size, its texture, its smells, its taste. All that imagery. And I want you to push it over to your left shoulder. And now push it down your left arm, down, 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 and into your hand. And in your mind's eye or physically, I want you to see it now in the palm of your hand. See this image of fear there with its color, its shape, its texture. Now, with the golden light of Source, I want you to see the image in your hand turn bright, bright white. And see the image now turn into a sphere of bright white light. Shrink that sphere of white light till it is the size of a ping pong ball and make its texture smooth. Now make the size even smaller till it is the size of a grain of sand. Now in your mind's eye or physically, take your right hand and with your thumb and middle finger, flick this bright white light that's the size of a grain of sand off your hand and watch it float up the golden white light from Source and head back to Source. In return, Source sends down a beautiful pink light of unconditional love and understanding to your hand. And that ball of beautiful pink light of unconditional love travels up your arm, into your shoulder, and moves to the place of your heart. I ask you to gently place your hand on your heart, taking a deep breath in and slowly exhale. I'm going to give you some releasing statements, and you just answer yes in your mind if you're in alignment. I release all fear from being seen, getting hurt, voicing my thoughts and desires. I release all fear that keeps me small, hidden, and from experiencing the love, joy, and freedom offered to me in this life. I release this on all timelines, all directions of time. I release from all space and time, in all subtle bodies, in all subatomic particles. I allow myself to love and accept all parts of me. I allow myself to integrate my shadow parts as my divine teacher. I allow myself to see struggles as a path to clarity. I allow myself to see lack where I need to grow my capacity for receiving possibilities of life's blessings to me. I allow myself to see my worthiness and value. I allow myself to see my inner wisdom and guidance, to be able to turn off the outside world and trust myself in choosing my path. For I know butterflies don't know the direction they're going in. It just flutters along its course, never doubting itself, just like Dory from Nemo. Just keep swimming. I allow myself to release the dialogue that has made me wrong, small, and invisible. And I look for ways that make me right, whole, and just where I'm at. I'm capable of seeing my patterns and making new choices that are aligned with my highest good. I allow myself to align to my true self. I allow myself to hold safety in my body as I give up stories that lead to attachments of outdated belief systems. Take a deep breath in and gently release. The activation. The gates within me are open. I enter this lion's gate as a conscious creator, ready for a reality greater than I imagined. I receive prosperity, expansion, and divine opportunities already moving toward me. I see every opportunity as a possible divine doorway to something that adds value some way in my life. I release the shame around not knowing what I did not know at the time. I send love to the parts of me that are growing and evolving. I love that part of me that allows me to be me. And I'm learning to trust myself deeper and deeper every day. I see myself as a lifelong learner and dismiss any notions of having to get it right, because I now see my soul wanted to have the experience, to possibly teach me how to love myself, or to teach me deeper connection with myself or others, or how to lead with compassion and wisdom instead of unhealed emotions. I call back my energy from anyone who may have hurt me. I call back my power from relationships that never found resolution. I call back my strength from people I feared and people I tried to impress. I call back my truth from every moment I betrayed myself to be chosen. I release the version of me that lives small, silent, or unsure. I forgive what I can. I free what I cannot. My energy returns whole. My path returns clear. I move forward into the timeline that was always mine, and I claim it, and so it is.